Hey y'all, my name's Beth and I wanted to introduce myself and talk about why I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail and what this page is going to be about. So last year my husband and I were on vacation, and in the lobby they had a National Geographic book, and I opened it up and there was pictures of the Appalachian Trail, and they were just beautiful. And then we went down to the beach and I had a few drinks, and I got on my phone and I looked at more pictures of the Appalachian Trail, and I saw that you could through hike. I had actually never even heard of that before, but it just kind of like sparked this interest, and I thought about it all day. And then at dinner I told my husband, just kind of as a joke, like, hey, I'm gonna do a through hike of the Appalachian Trail. And he kind of laughed, and but it really didn't surprise him because I kind of just get an idea and I grab hold of it. So really from that moment I was pretty locked in and considering it. And then we got home, fast forward, we got home. I owned my own business, and I guess I should rewind to a couple years before. I was starting to feel heavy in my life and just weighted down not only by my things, but this desire to always want more. So in 2018, I gave myself the word light, and I said, this is the year that I'm gonna make decisions that make me feel light in my mind, my body, and even all the things I was acquiring. So that kind of transformed, and I ended up selling my business, not because my business made me feel heavy, but because I felt like I needed to capture a moment in my life where I wasn't just going all the time. And I kind of believe that you shouldn't wait till the end of your life to hope for retirement and to experience life. I feel like I should work 10-15 years, take a year off, reset, and experience life. So for me, hiking the Appalachian Trail, I feel like it's an education, it's an experience, it's a challenge in how little we need. I'm excited about also the physical challenge and learning new skills, and it feels really, the idea of it seems really romantic, kind of trekking along the trail. And I get this vision of how our forefathers did things like this. To be honest, I have no backpacking experience, and I'm okay with that. By the time I leave next week, I will have gone on 5 hikes, and I have tested all my gear, and I will have actually slept outside in the front of my yard 2 times. So people have asked me, like, what have you done to prepare? Well, I got this idea just last year, and for me, I have been preparing. I've gotten my gear. I plan to tomorrow night sleep outside, but for me, the most preparation has actually been my mindset. I feel like this is what's going to carry me through. The only things that will take me off of the trail would be an injury or a family emergency. My dad was actually kind of worried because he said, you're just so headstrong that I worry that you might just continuing on when you're not safe. So I know what my limits will be. I'm prepared to be uncomfortable. And actually that's part of the reason why I feel like I've just gotten so comfortable in my life. And, you know, we live in this place where we complain that our food's a little bit too cold or our bed's a little bit too hard, and I feel like all of this will help give me more tolerance to things. So this page is going to be about taking new adventures, taking risk. Like, I feel like the greatest risk is not taking a risk, and I feel like we just spend our lives, we're just waiting for that right moment, and before we realize it, we're 80. I feel like this page is also going to be about following your heart. It's going to be about hiking. It's going to be about minimalism. It's going to be about, I'm a chiropractor. It's going to be about health. I'm excited to see how I can utilize the things that I know. I'm excited to see if I do intermittent fasting, if that's something that I'll be able to do on the trail, or I just have to completely forego it because I get hiker hunger. And lastly, it's about a mindset. It's about keeping our minds strong. I feel like life doesn't get easier. We just get stronger, and life will throw us so many things, and our problems are opportunities for growth. And also for me, I just want to I don't know where all this is going to take me, but I'm excited to embrace the uncertainty. I would rather choose uncertainty over unhappiness. And I'm just excited I'm excited for where it's going to go. And I hope you guys will join along.